Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Blazers will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. So USF's offense will go on the attack first. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls are marching down the field. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. So UAB's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical day.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bulls line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. On the run, it's Harris. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Blazers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch around the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Pocket breaking down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulls in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. The run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time. Oh, he's got some space. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Blazers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Running back searching for a hold. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Bears the pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Pulls and fires complete. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Rides the back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Bully ball on third and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Blazers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They try to pop a run on the draw. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. They got some room into the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They punted away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They kick it away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Going to the run to start this second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down.
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pound their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. To the ground with the back. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to power it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Creates a little space. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The play-action fake.
Great team defense.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record. I mean, guys, like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for a deep man. He holds it in and nobody's close. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
He's brought down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. Got his man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He wants to throw it again. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Fine play action. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. The give on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Holds it in. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Soft spot in the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try the outside to the left. Finding open areas. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Made a defender miss. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
You get near the goal line, more big bodies come in, everybody gets condensed. This offense says, forget that. We're going to get on the perimeter right now. Get it to our fast guy. He gets around the corner, and he gets in the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida is just getting dragged through the swamp today, and this fan base, who's so used to doing that gator jump, they're making other gestures today.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Complete in the middle.
They're trailing by 28 to Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Power football with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Looking for room at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the left side. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that D-end.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Great place to start for this offense. Completes it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge launch it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, USF!
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? The defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Warren.
And plays like that at this point of the game just aren't going to work. You can't throw short in the middle of the field where guys get tackled and the clock starts ticking. You got to be thinking, we're throwing to the sticks or we're...
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let it go. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be...
And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.